Hello everyone! We've already counted down the Terraria top 5 mounts, but as of the last patch, the field has changed quite a lot. So once again, we're going to revisit the Terraria top 5 mounts. With patch 1.3, there's been a lot of variety added, and also a lot of interesting things. So we're going to review and rank some of the newer mounts. As always, please feel free to share your Terraria top 5 mounts down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you as always. So with that, let's go ahead and get started at number 5. Coming in at number 5 and being summoned by the Scaly Truffle is the Pigron mount, a very interesting mount indeed. In order to get the Scaly Truffle, you have to fish in the underground snow biome, which either overlaps the Hallowed or the Corruption or Crimson, depending upon what your world has. The more fishing power you have, the better chance of getting one of these things. The running speed of the Pigron mount is roughly the same as using the lightning boots, so there's that going for it. You can always swap your boots out. Flight time with the Pigron mount is comparable to the Frozen Flame, Spectre, Beetle, and Leaf wings. That's a mouthful, but yeah, it's roughly on par with those wings as well. That could be something you can consider. Just be careful trying to get one of these things, because you can also run across the Pigron himself. Number 4. Coming in at number 4 is Rudolph, who's summoned by the Reindeer Bells dropped during the Frost Moon invasion. The Reindeer Bells have a low drop rate chance from the Ice Queens, but are very worth it because Rudolph does have very fast running speed, as well as nice flying speed. Rudolph is a pretty amazing mount. The only downside is trying to grind enough to get him. Some players have been very fortunate to get Rudolph early, while others have been stuck to grind forever in attempts to catch the Reindeer Bells. Number 3. It's the Cute Fishron that comes from the Shrimpy Truffle. The only way to get the Cute Fishron is to get the drop from Duke Fishron in Expert mode. This is a pretty unique mount, as it also has unlimited flying time, but the drawback on it is the speed. If you have more than 50% of your health, the speed's going to be slow unless you're in water. You can pretty much consider this a battle mount, which again makes it pretty unique. Its speed also picks up when you use it in water, and the buff lasts for roughly 6 seconds after you leave water as well, so that could be another way to be a workaround. Speaking of buffs, you also get a 15% damage bonus as well. Very nice. Getting the Shrimpy Truffle from Duke Fishron may be no easy task, but again, it is worth it. Number 2. The Drill Containment Unit. Now this is very unique as well because you can go ahead and craft this, but the requirements are going to be ridiculous. You're going to need 40 bars of Luminite, Chlorophyte, Shroomite, Spectre, Healthstone, and Meteorite bars. Again, that's a lot of requirements, but is it worth it? Definitely. This has infinite flight time, which means there's no end to the flying, but the thing is, it mines blocks ridiculously fast. This is extremely helpful, but only possible at end game. One thing to note about this though is that it does not inflict damage on enemies. While you can mine, it will not do any damage, and you also cannot use weapons with this. You can use items, but weapons are a big no-no. This was almost number 1, but the cost of crafting, plus the fact you can't attack in this, is a little bit of a drawback, but overall, the DCU is a very awesome mount. And finally, number 1. Coming in at number 1 is the UFO mount, which comes from the Cosmic Car Key. You may have to grind the Martian Saucer during the Martian Madness event, but it is totally worth it. This thing has an incredible speed, infinite flight time, and you can use weapons as well. The one drawback about this is it does not work in liquids, so if you do, it'll actually dismount you while in the process. But again, in endgame Terraria, how many times will you be getting in liquids overall? This mount can actually serve as a replacement for your wings and boots as well, so you won't have to worry about speeds or flying. This is also a great item to help you defeat the Moon Lord, giving you versatility while trying to go ahead and attack at the same time. Most players will agree the UFO mount is awesome. That's going to do it for our Terraria top 5 mounts. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to share your Terraria top 5 mounts down below in the comments section. As always, I'd love to hear from you. So we continue to go on and remake our Terraria top 5s. I hope everyone enjoys. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please feel free to put them down below in the comments section. I love to hear from you. New viewers, subscribe for more Terraria top 5s, gameplays, and other videos as well. We've got more coming out. Be sure to check out some previous videos as well if you enjoyed this one. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and if not, then just simply fake it. The day is almost over, and I'll see you again next time.